In this game, you'll witness what is probably my last game of Modern before the December 4th ban in restricted announcement, and we'll probably be saying bye to at least Fury, and as of the recording of this video, something out of Pauper as well. So let me know in the comment section down below, what are you looking for out of Pauper to be changed based on Gavin Verhey's announcement? But I'm also looking to play this game against Lightning Skelemental. That's right, Rakdos Reanimator in many ways, playing their kind of we have Fury at home type of spells, but we have an unsung hero in this matchup where, as you'll see by the title and thumbnail, a relic of the Rakdos scam era Subtlety that the mill decks have to play. I actually managed to use Subtlety in a way that isn't just interactive, but is an alternative win con for mill. Enjoy. My opponent, after much deliberation, decided to give me the turn. They're mulling. I'll try it. So many decks at the top of the metagame search right now. So a archive trap into a surgical is just a very powerful line right now. So I'll have to take it. I'll have to take it for what it is. So they kept a 6. Ooh, Bloodstained Mire. So scam likely. Not a lot of decks are just playing Mire for free. We'll play this out. I'll play the Rune Crab. They have a removal spell, whatever. But I have to force the fetch somehow, right? And then at that point, if they're playing scam, I don't even know what's a good surgical target. I truly don't. Hit them with this. Just surgical is just not the best card against this matchup. Stitcher, Supplier, and Lightning Skelemental. Oh my lord. Okay. Wow. All right. This is gonna be an interesting one. This is gonna be a crazy one. All right. Wow. All right. Yeah, we're just gonna pass through. Ooh, right. Yeah. We're just gonna pass through right now. Okay, all right, this is where we're at in the leagues right now. Match 5, last round. I am 1-3 going into this. I will 100% just put that out there. Choose target elemental creature in your graveyard with toughness. Okay, so elemental creature. I see the skelemental. For those of you wondering, I see it. It's very obvious that is a target. Just trying to see if there's anything else. No, so they need to, what is this, when attacks. Okay, so trigger will go on the stack. Let them attack. Trigger. Lightning Skelemental. No, you're not getting that. Especially get the one out of your hand. Especially that. Yeah, get that out of there. Vampire Spirits. Spite Bellows. Oh, oof. Just a build your own Fury. We got Fury at home. That's what this is. Spite Bellows is literally Fury at home. That's insane. Okay, yeah, take the copy out of the yard too. Okay, Spite Bellows is literally Fury at home. I love that. Okay, what I don't love is our mana base right now. That's better. They do have a Thunderkin though in their hand. So what I'm gonna do is not mill with the crab. Counterintuitive, crazy take, right? But I'm not gonna do that. This is a spirit. Okay, that's fine. They have 2 cards in hand, so I'm gonna fetch shock Watery Grave. We're gonna kill this and do this, right? Because if they do have a way, like if they play the soul, if they top deck like the Spite Bellows, oh no, okay, so they top deck a land, that's fine. So don't want them having all that value. Like I don't want them top decking a Spite Bellows and they play that for free, discard it, and then they just get it off the Awakener. That's fine. That's no issue. Oh yeah, and they have to discard that. Love that as a thing. Mill you for 3, right? Hit you with that. Big problem here though is that this is like, I'm thinking like post board right now. If I don't survive here, Like, I bring in Bridge. Oh, I love the top deck land. I'm loving that. Loving the top deck land here. Just hit him with this, honestly. Keep hitting them. I just have to withstand what's going on, right? That's all this is about. So they're at 15. They didn't fetch. Yep, that is a problem. I will say that. The Bloodghast are a problem. They don't have haste. What's crazy is there's only one Bloodghast that I milled over. I'm just taking that in. I only milled over one Bloodghast. So that's a big W. How many Awakeners, actually? I'm just going to pass through. I can't do much, but how many Awakeners are in here? 1, 2, 3, 4. All 4 Awakeners are in there. That's nice. And hey, top deck a Bloodghast. That's great. That's great. That's great. We're going to block. Beauty, 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 beauty. Okay. Untap. Yup, that is 3 cards drawn. Interesting. What is going to give me the most value here? I don't really want to field them, I don't think. Or do I? So I mill them for 9. And then I field them. What I'm thinking here is I can't like double field them, so that's fine. Player Watery Grave tapped. Yeah, I don't want to field them, and then they get like more gas for free, like at that moment. I'd rather like respond like after combat. I'd rather do this like after combat. So they'll draw a card. They don't even have like Bowmasters in here, which is nice. We're gonna go to block. Right. Yup, hit me for thing. What do you got? Nothing. In that case, I'll just go to my main here. If they have like a removal spell, I can just bait it with another spell. Love that. Definitely here. Actually, we'll start with the Polluted Delta. That's GG's opponent. Come on. That is opponent. You got like a lightning bolt? Yeah, like I figured that's what that's what you're responding with. Okay, so we're just gonna respond with the island. Perfect. Played that right. Played that correctly. You mill 3. I don't even know. I won't add salt to the wounds and go to cast visions, but okay. So generally, I think this is gonna be. It honestly could be a Tasha's matchup. It could be like one of those things where like I'm looking at the CMC of their deck. It could be one of those things where like it's like Amulet, where they have like high CMC stuff. Exiling is valuable. Fatal Push is good. Surgical is good. Like, what am I taking out? What's like, what do I generally not want to do? Probably not even the archive traps, honestly. Subtlety maybe is fine. Can I like bring in all of this like reliably? Is that what I do? I have no late game. I don't really have a good clock under Bridge. I took out the archive traps, which is nice. I don't like Spell Pierces. Definitely no. The only thing I'm considering is Tasha's. Maybe that's like too much wishful thinking. And we're supposed to just play like this. I wonder what they bring in post board. I wonder what they're bringing in post board. Hopefully no answers to Bridge. That's the dream. Okay. I mean, this it has three hands and a subtlety, so I will keep this. It has good ways to deal with things. Sure, Crypt tapped. That's fine. Surgical is a good draw for anything that comes up in a pinch. We're gonna bottom that, top that. Yeah, just pass through. If they play like a Thunderkin Awakener that's on anything, it's really just that 2 mana, like you discard or sacrifice a permanent card. That's annoying. That's a clock. All right. Definitely need to find that Crypt Incursion. That is annoying. Okay. Play this. Blood Moon is also a thing that I have to worry about, but this deck isn't playing like Orcish Bowmasters or anything like that. So is this more of like a budgety kind of quick in the league type of brew, and they're not playing around Blood Moon? I don't know. I am up a game, so maybe I can't afford to like be greedy. Like, how much of it am I gonna play around, really? Honestly, should have just started with the snow covered island. I don't even know why I led on like really don't know why I led on Oboro. Speaking of playing around Blood Moon, okay, so we get Swamp. We can play, yeah, we get Swamp, and I can play Island. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be the best I can do. So I'm gonna cycle this Fractured Sanity as well, right? Okay, cycle the Fractured Sanity. That's fine. That's fine. Those cards are fine. There's nothing that I'm really pining to remove in terms of lands there. So we're gonna play the island. It's gonna be a little tight. The Subtlety, unfortunately, is kind of dead at this point in my hand. It's kind of dead. Not gonna get it off, but the Drown is gonna counter most things that they play here. That is insane. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. So what do you got for red black? Ensnaring Bridge, unfortunately, just doesn't do much here either. That's, yeah, well, we can fatal push it at least. What do they do for that? Oh, they discarded a Blood Moon. Yeah, okay. Okay, it's something. I'll take it. Let's play Darkslick Shores, play a Soul Guide Lantern. I have the Otawara at least, so I'm actually, so this doesn't help my Crypt Incursion at all, but I'm gonna ping this out because I'm hoping to just use Soul Guide Lantern to redraw, and Surgical Extraction as like a random out. But if I can get up on, if I can keep them off the board on creatures and I can cast Crypt Incursion, their own Roiling Vortex kills them, but I really doubt this deck has any life gain. And then at that point, like drawing a island is profiting. Yeah, that is a thing. I'm not really going to be able to cast Crypt under this. I'm forgetting that as part of the activated too. Okay, I'll redraw next turn. It's getting kind of sticky right now. I'll redraw next turn. Yeah, unfortunately, like I'm one down. Like they lose on this grind. Like I lose on this grind first, which isn't fun. So let's take this out. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, take that. Helps me like move forward in this game. That is, I will take that. That's not bad. It really isn't, because what this allows me to do is next turn I can Otawara. That's fine. I can Otawara and then Field of Ruin, get a bunch of my blue sources, play Subtlety, and then I'm kind of like off to the races. It's like kind of sweet that way. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to Extirpate Lightning Bolt because I don't want them speeding up that clock. I like this like turn by turn thing that they got going on right now. Like it's fine. It's giving me enough to figure. Oh, the Brotherhood's End is so unfortunate. You destroy all artifacts. That deals with bridge. Okay. They got 2 village rights. That's fine. So as long as they're, yeah, okay. Okay, this isn't bad. This isn't bad. It's generally like not a bad place to be. That's crazy. It's absolutely crazy that you're using that right now, but okay. Like, all right. That's fine. Yeah, at this point, like this. Okay, so at this point, we can do some fun things here. I can't Otawara and Subtlety. So I'm gonna hit the village rights because I don't want them getting that. Yeah, I don't want them getting like some crazy value off something that they're gonna play. Yeah, okay. You activate what you want. Beauty. So take those out. Their hand is really dead. How many basics do they have? They have a basic mountain, basic swamp. Yeah, so I'm not locking them out of mana anytime soon, but that's fine. That's not my concern right now. So here's what I'm gonna do. To be as efficient as possible, lose the least amount of life. I'm gonna tap that for red. Blue. One. It doesn't really matter. Otawara, the Blood Moon. Just so I can get my basics. Right? Lose some life. Sure. Love that. Love that for you. I'm so happy you got a basic. Yeah, okay. Just whatever you want to do. I guess you're covering your bases. That's fine. That is really dumb, but okay. Let's do that. Do the Blood Crypt. Oh, this build I'm not running 4. I'm being dumb. I didn't need to do that. Now I can't Subtlety something that comes down. That was the misplay. That was the misplay right there. I thought I was running 4. That was bad. If they draw a creature here, big problem if they draw a creature here. Oh, no. Could have put that back on top. Sure. I don't really care. I don't want to pay the life. I don't want to be lower. That's fine. Like I could flash in the Subtlety and block. It's not the end of the world. I can flash in the Subtlety and block because I have all my basics now. I'm gonna keep that in hand. If I draw a crab, it'll be a great trigger that way. That's fine. Okay, so now they're lower at life. They are lower at life. So this is a good situation to be in. So they're gonna go to combat. They're gonna attack. Right, I'm gonna Subtlety 2, 3, 4. Flash in the Subtlety. Done. No targets. Move to blocks. Don't want to give this thing haste or any future copies of it. Perfect. Yep, that's fine. Get that back. I love that they're just drawing lands at this point. This is quite the grind fest, but let's see what we can do. Yep. Okay. Not yet. There is going to be a time when I want to do that. Just not yet. I'm in a pretty good spot. And I kind of just want to hold on to that. Like I don't want to feed their graveyard if I don't have to. Now's not the time to get trigger happy with my mill spells. If I get desperate, Fractured Sanity redraws. And that's what matters. So we'll block. Yeah, I'm not attacking. Until they're low enough. Until like Subtlety can like confirm lethal. Not gonna bother. That's fine. Sure. Okay. Oh, this is... I didn't realize combat math would matter for me here, but I might just force the situation here. Now that I have a drown in the lock, I may just force the situation. Yeah. I'm gonna force them to have an answer. I'm gonna win with combat damage. The mill deck is gonna win with combat damage. This is actually gonna happen right now. Drew the subtlety. Do you have an answer to the subtlety? You don't. GG's. Yo, let's go. 2-3 in the league, but we'll take it from there. I won with combat damage. I won with combat damage. You don't always need to mill to win and beat your opponents. All right.